Greetings, true believers. We are here for the final episode of Daredevil Born Again Season 2. The big finale is here, folks. And boy, was it a doozy. So, as per usual with these episode reviews, we will be recapping the events of the episode and then going over kind of just our big highlights and takeaways. And since this is a finale, we'll also do a little theorizing as well. But don't worry, true believers. If you thought we were done just yet, we are not done. We will be back next week to review the Punisher one-shot special. It comes out next week as well, so look forward to that.
Yeah.
So, Tony, where do you want to start? I mean, there's a lot to unpack here. Courtroom drama. Boy.
Yeah. Not just the courtroom drama, but rest in peace, New Yorkers.
Yeah, several dozens of New Yorkers who were brave and stupid enough to try and jump Big Willie.
Yeah, but let's actually start with the courtroom drama, because that's the one thing about just Daredevil as a whole for, let's be for real, all 5-6 seasons.
Yeah. And I would say even like his entire like 50-year history, you know.
Yeah.
The legal drama is a big important part of his character. So I'm glad that the writers delivered here that like the final. I think it's very fitting that the final punch wasn't just thrown in costume; it was thrown by the legal system.
I don't even think that we had a final punch in costume. Really.
Yeah. It was more so just breaking up fights and actual punching. I mean, I guess there was the big hallway scene with him and Jessica, which was fucking sick, by the way.
Yeah, but
like
the overall victory that Matt had for this episode is him just basically lawyer no jutsuing.
Yep.
The tribunal on top of basically talking down Big Willie.
And I love that he got to outplay Hackberg. It was fantastic. And also the lady judge finally was like, you know what, I've had enough of this bullshit. I'm actually gonna do my job correctly.
Yeah, and that woman was on anxiety medication. You and I both knew that.
Oh yeah. We take the same medication.
Exactly. I wonder how much Zoloft that poor woman has to take for her depression.
I mean, given her position right now, probably more than the two of us combined.
Well, I take 200 personally.
You know what? I don't care. I'll put it on camera. Yeah, I also take 200.
Well, shit. What do you think? 250?
Yeah, no, I think she's either 250 or a cool 300. Cool 300.
Even the fact this is Marvel's New York,
which has to deal with super criminals, alien invasions, big purple space monster. Yeah, no, 300 sounds about like a general average.
That's not right. I mean, look. It also, they were Hackberg was really trying to drag Karen through the mud.
Mm-hmm.
And also, Matt being goofy as shit while on painkillers is hilarious.
Yep.
And also, he took Big Willie's trump card on him and just said, Uno reverse, bitch.
He said, no, Wilson. You activated my trap card. Identity reveal.
And that's like definitely it's comparable to when Tony did I Am Iron Man.
Yeah.
In the first
Iron Man. And I mean, if you're familiar with Daredevil's like history in the comics, this is kind of the one big trick that they pull out for all the big runs. It happened at least once a run.
But I think this is the most impactful that Matt saying I am Daredevil has ever been.
I definitely think
comic-wise or
I definitely think so, because I also think there's no. I think with this, and I hope this is the case, that they're not going to actually put the genie back in the bottle, as it were. You know?
Yeah.
I think
this
Matt will have to just live with it.
Yeah. And at this point, really like dismissing Karen's case entirely because of the Northern Star, which ties back into the first episode, like the whole inciting incident of the season.
Yeah, it felt very full circle. I do think that Kristen will at least try and get Matt a reduced sentence. He did do all those crimes, so like he is gonna sit down, but I don't think he'll be there for life. I think he will eventually get out or be broken out. But like I think because Matt is a servant of the legal system, he'll honor that because he did do all those crimes. There's a lot of assaults and attempted murder there. So like
that he did. Even though like some of that shit was to protect people.
Yeah, it's still a crime.
Yeah. And you know for a fact that the officers of the NYPD of the MCU were in Matt's corner.
Oh yeah,
because they came out to just basically tell the task force to fuck themselves.
Which I gotta say feels weird to me because I never support the police. I'm still very much an anti-police person myself in terms of my own personal beliefs. I don't believe the police force system as it stands right now in America is effective or worth funding.
It definitely needs reform.
Yeah, but I'm not of the belief of the defund the police. I think police are important and serve an important function, but I do also believe that the system itself is ultimately corrupt and needs to be rebuilt from the ground up.
Definitely in need of radical reform. But it's good to see that at least Marvel's cops stood on business.
Yeah.
With a bigger force that's more malicious than them was basically running the city.
And also it was good to see Cole finally embrace more of his comic counterpart and say, no, fuck this. Fuck your shit, pal.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna kill Cherry or this little brown child.
Yeah. Hal, I wished that he bit the bullet, to be perfectly honest with you. But just to see him get beat in prison while Matt's in there would be hilarious again.
Oh yeah.
Really bruise that motherfucker's ego.
Yep. He is just, we have Frank Castle at home.
Oh my, no, not even that. I think it's worse. He's not Timu.
He's not Frank Castle. He's Fred Parapet. Not even a full castle. He's just a parapet.
No, he's Ed Bastian.
But yeah, fuck him. Nobody likes him. We got to see a little bit of Angela in action.
Yeah.
As Baby White Tiger. Baby Tiger, as I will call her.
And also, it was kind of scary that she was that task force officer was really letting it rip with that.
She beat the fuck out of him with the butt of his rifle. I was like, wait, did she just kill that man? We didn't focus on it, but I'm like, wait, did she kill that guy? I don't know.
It looked like she killed that man. I mean, to be fair,
that man was cut. Yeah.
It was jump cut with Big Willie killing innocent New Yorkers.
Yeah. Dozens of them. He was not fucking around. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
He bent a man in half.
Yo, the way his body contorted was disgusting. That was intense. Yeah, so we got also just, jumping around a little bit more. We got Charles's first name, last name.
Robertson.
And still not ringing any bells for me. I didn't take time to Google it beforehand. So if you've had time to look it up and know a Charles Robertson from Marvel Comics as much of a Marvel nerd as Tony and I are, we're not encyclopedias. You know, maybe in certain aspects, but not this in particular. So definitely, if you Googled it and you know the answer to who Charles Robertson is, then let us know in the comments. And if he's just show only, tell us he's just show only, because I'm curious. Is there anything else we want to address? Oh, Luke is back!
Yeah. The only Marvel character with the last name Robertson is our boy Robbie.
Yeah.
You know his first name is Joseph?
Really? I thought his first name was like Robert.
Yeah.
Why is his name Robbie? His name is Joseph.
Yeah, I know. That's like weird as
Shouldn't it be Joey? That's weird.
Well, hey, sometimes nicknames aren't always connected.
Like, I mean, maybe Robert is his middle name. I mean, reporters can do that, I guess. Maybe Joey Robertson isn't as catchy as ace reporter Robbie Robertson.
It's not alliterative.
Yeah. And, you know, he does have his son Randy, who is alliterative.
But, my God.
Yeah. But, you know, speaking of powerful black men in the Marvel Universe, our boy Luke Cage is back!
Yeah.
I'm
happy
excited.
to see Luke. But I'm not with the beard look on you, Luke, if I have to be honest with you. The beard look fake.
Yeah, I definitely think he can grow a legit beard. I just think he didn't have the time at the time.
Yeah. It didn't look right on his face.
Yeah, no, I feel you. He definitely needed to head to the barber for that one.
Yeah, and I'm talking about someone who has a beard themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Just his beard game just didn't look quite right.
Especially because Luke is, like, you know, famous for having like a sick beard.
Either sick beard or just clean shaven.
Yeah, like that.
Really...
There's no in between. But also the little conversation that they had, like, he told Jess, I heard you found somebody else. I hope they end up getting back together.
No, that's not the implication, Jay.
Oh, was it?
The implication is that Mr. Charles found someone to do his dirty work for him that was willing to do it.
Oh, and that was Dex. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Luke was working. Okay, so it implies that Luke was working for Charles. Okay.
No, it was already confirmed.
Oh yeah, because he said he was working overseas for the government. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And also, Mr. Charles told Jessica about that she was interrogating that man in his underwear.
Oh yeah, right. I hope we'll see Danny in season 3. We did see that leaked image of like all 3 of them, like in the city.
Also, I gotta say, with this particular season, the character evolution for MCU Heather is interesting.
Yeah, she's literally broken. And so, like, it's gotten to the point where, like, I wonder if it's gonna be like a DID situation, you know?
I mean, no, I don't necessarily think that. Okay, so you have more knowledge in this than I would as a layperson, Jay.
Okay.
Would someone develop develop DID if they didn't have it? Is it more so trauma response?
It is more often than not. Now, granted, DID is very hard to like substantially prove. It's very much like a you have to show like repeated like significant patterns and such. But it is more often than not when like actually like officially diagnosed a trauma response. So that's why I think it is a possibility. I mean, you know, if we're going, especially by fictional standards, that's usually how it goes. I mean, look at the most famous example of it we have in the Marvel Universe, Mark Spector. It's all a trauma response.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Now, granted, it's a trauma response mixed with ambiguous Egyptian god magic bullshit, but...
Yeah. And one thing that I just want to point out is that we see her fit as Muse in leaked images. It looks awesome. It looks like the Lady Muse.
It does.
From the comic.
It does. Now,
Lady Muse is a different person entirely.
And also, Lady Muse is like that whole thing has a more supernatural tinge to it. For those of you who haven't read the Electra miniseries, she is essentially Muse's apprentice, and he kind of like it's almost a Ghost Rider-esque situation. Where like Muse
he found his spirit from hell to her. Or possesses her body.
Yep.
It's a thing.
It's a whole thing. Like he possesses her like the spirit of vengeance and like does murdering and art stuff like he would normally as Muse. It's pretty fucking wild. Now I don't think they're gonna go that route. I think it's definitely more of a psychological thing. I think it'll be kind of like the Kilgrave voice in Jessica's head.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it's more so her mind fractured after all of these events because the man she was starting to have feelings for got shot.
The man that she was in love with prior to this, she found out was a vigilante when her whole obsessive takedown was all on vigilantes. And
her being, like, objectified by Hackberg. I know it's Hochberg, but
yeah, no, it's always gonna be Hackberg for us. He is a hack. He's a hack lawyer. He's
he did throat punch him. Yep. She did throat punch him.
Yeah, that
good for you, Heather.
Respect for that. I'll at least give you that one. But yeah, I think what's gonna happen with her is she's going to be like, kind of like what Onomatopoeia is in the DC universe.
Yeah,
like I think she's gonna be like a street level vigilante killer, or at least attempted murderer. But I don't think she's actually gonna kill any street level heroes, because let's be real, the Marvel universe street level heroes are strong as fuck.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, now that she knows Matt's identity, she may try to like.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna try to take him out. I think she's gonna kill Karen. Remember, she has that beef with Karen.
Yeah, I can also see that too, but
I think
it would be also a way to be getting back at Matt.
That's what I was about to say. I think she's gonna try to kill Karen to try and get at Matt, kind of in the same way that Bullseye has done to him before with Elektra, Mia Donovan, insert Matt Murdock love interest here. Maya Lopez. Yes, not to be confused with the MCU version, but in the comics, Maya Lopez and Matt Murdock were a thing.
Well, one thing is very interesting is that I loved the Talk No Jutsu last moment. The whole wrap up for this season.
And I like that they actually had a moment as people where he's just like, no, Wilson, look, you got to take the deal. This is it's over for both of us. We got to stop. I'm giving you grace, but this is all I can do for you. It was really nice. And I also like that they had that, again, to signify that they both kind of were having this conversation as people and not as the Kingpin and as Daredevil. Matt had his mask off and was looking him in the eyes.
Well, enough for a blind man.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean. I mean, let's be real. He's not your regular blind man. He's like Stevie Wonder blind. I don't believe Stevie Wonder is fully blind.
I'm inclined to believe you.
That man has some kind of magic going on. I don't know what's happening, but
overall, this was a very stellar season.
I think it was a step up from season 1. Season 1, they were still really trying to find their footing, and I think they really kind of found their stride here. That in the beginning of season 1, it was more so like they were trying to find a balance between old and new. And I think that balance was finally struck here.
Yeah, but it was more so like the old showrunners mixing in with the new showrunners, like the separate visions that they tried to like stitch together, which they did amazing. But this being a more cohesive story being told was great. I am so glad that BB survived.
Oh, thank God. We were anxious about it throughout the entire season, and she got, you know, her uncle's old job, which is so cool.
Yeah,
And you know what? I'll actually say it. Rest in peace to Daniel. You did good, buddy. Final moment.
he actually did. He did something good in the end. After being a sycophant for an entire season and a little over a half.
Yeah, it doesn't redeem his character in my eyes, but I will at least give him points if you did good.
Yeah, you redeemed yourself, buddy. Also, I hope to God that this is the end for Buck Cashman.
I hope he's dead. I don't think so, because they would have shown him dying. But I hope so. I don't like him. He really didn't. He really didn't add much, to be honest. Also.
Yeah, he was just a diet Wesley.
Yeah, he was Team Who Wesley. We have Wesley at home. Well, we have Wesley in the ground somewhere.
Yeah, Wesley buried upstate somewhere.
At the Fisk family farm.
Yep.
Yeah, but anyways.
But
great season. Big emotional highs, like some characters have hit true rock bottom. Interesting status quos for like classic bad guys like Bullseye now. New introductions to, you know, characters that I'm sure we'll get more features of, like you know, Baby Tiger, and also like I just like how this season built up on the world. Like, I know this was in season 1, but like I hope we get in season 2 more episodes like the one in season 1 with Kamala's dad.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I mean, with Sheila being the
new mayor.
Yeah, the current mayor.
Yep. It'll be very interesting. And it definitely sets the stage for a very like interesting New York for Brand New Day to kind of
really work with.
Yeah.
But other than that, folks at home, tell us what you thought of not only this finale, but also the entirety of the season. What are your highlights for Daredevil Born Again Season 2? Let us know in the comments down below. But don't fret, folks. We are not quite done with Street Level Marvel, because next week is the Punisher special.
Yep.
One Last Kill.
Yep, we'll be reviewing that as well. And if you want to hear an even more in-depth breakdown of the season with our good buddy Brian, and we'll get his thoughts, stay tuned, and you will eventually see the full-length podcast episode for the season as well. So make sure to do all the YouTube things. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, hit the like button, and if you're on mobile, hit the hype button so you can spread this video all throughout the algorithm so other true believers like yourselves can find our videos. It has helped our channel grow slowly but surely, and we appreciate all the support. Until then, we'll catch you guys later. Peace, true believers.